Perhaps they are friendly. Threat no longer detected.
Treat for you.
Looking for the shooter. The enemy appears to be missing. I believe a sniper has found us. Enemy detected. Enemies are being dispatched.
Yo, psst.
What do you want?
Over there.
Absolutely. Vehicular visual contact broken. No sign of enemy activity.
Sooner or later. I'll wear your guts around my... Retreat!
Engaging evasive maneuvers. Use the term Yahoo? The unusual behavior. The enemy Some pulse and vital signs are... still within acceptable parameters.
Hey, who's there?
Nothing there now. Yeah. Alright. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
Looking for shooter. What was lost is found.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole.
Not scared yet.
Studying calculators for a certain function, I suppose.
Think you can win this, huh? It's called Curie.
It was not locked at all. Oh, wait. You did this?
That's it. Got it.
Someone there! Gonna be a good fight!
Unusual behavior. Enemy detected.
You killed my brother!
Someone is nearby. Aussi vite que dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise. Radiation. More of this up here than I was led to believe. This is so violent. Oh, I am in combat again. As much as science.
It spins. Which starts with R?
Susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Not 1 foot closer.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
A reporter, Piper. She got a lead on you guys.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow! Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. The Railroad owes you a crate, hell, a truckload of Nuka-Cola for what you did to Kellogg. He was our public enemy #1.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway? If we're done here, let me know.
I have my reasons.
All right. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know...
I've heard rumors. What are they, really?
The Institute created them. Synthetic humans. They're mostly organic, part machine. Somewhere along the line, they became more than just constructs. They think, they feel, and they act just like you and me. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Once,
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details.
Monsieur, may I borrow you for a moment?
Is everything all right?
On the whole, no, it is not. I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a grim conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark, this elusive inspiration.
If there's a way you can...
In fact, if I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
I'm willing to help, Curie.
And you save me once. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial...
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being cautious.
It must put all of you in a very delicate situation.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out.
So tell me.
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
But why the trust? You can't be taken.
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The rail...
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
After you leave, I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here, too.
We'll file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention here.
Hey.
Hi.
Got a few things to take care of. I'll see you at Lexington.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Have you found something interesting?
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to. Don't keep me waiting, baby.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
You're an Assaultron?
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a woman. And I run a store that sells very large guns. So what'll it be?
So what kind of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
Just looking.
Come back when you're ready to go all the way.
Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapon.
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon tested on...
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma. Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding, and...
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver... I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of some...
Good on you for trying to make the world...
A ghoul with such fine aspirations. What a complex subspecies they are.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my...
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise...
As it happens, I already...
There she is! Pretty as the posters. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun?
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
That's probably for...
Me wearing a suit is probably a terrible idea. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
If I go along with this...
If it'll get you to help, sure.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my... Here's... some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Hey.
Do you need... something from me?
Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled...
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact...
Uh-huh. Please.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. but that's...
Don't.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Hey.
May I be of assistance?
Go check that out.
I shall make this a priority.
Wait there.
I will wait.
I need
It
you
is
to
safe
keep talking
here?
to me,
Yes?
Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way.
We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories...
Mm-hmm. All right.
Just sit down over there.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the...
Remember, you are
Such a dummy
experiencing
back
these
then.
memories as Kellogg.
What did I know
This may
about how the
prove
world
disorienting
worked?
at first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't...
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Know anybody here? And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, whoop. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Pay you. And, you'll do this.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
It's all right yourself?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. That's right. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive.
The first synths weren't all that impressive.
Of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. What you need to do? If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Just find him.
Pod C6.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of... I was now the Institute's main operator in the... Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
all over, but the dreaming. Poor little dream.
I'm okay, Doctor.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure. Are you ready to talk about what happened?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I...
Yes, but it's important we...
Right. There's more than one person.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory sit?
That's why he's there.
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. A sealed environment suit would be great if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Yes.
Literacy is important. But perhaps something of more substance is good for nurturing the mind.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know what?
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey!
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is...
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio. Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
Look just like Sammy, too.
Short health.
Jasmine, chamomile,
What's with the fancy duds?
ecstasy.
Looks
This can
expensive.
only be
Might
the
be.
den of mysteries.
Rumor is you killed Miss Selmy.
Still, sweet
That true?
Shroud.
Selmy?
I removed that scumbag.
Your
but
crimes
you're
have
sick with
gone
fever
unpunished
and still
for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well,
Uh-huh.
You mess with me?
But the mayor, Fat Fatey, he's stumbling upon the most sinister plot, friend.
No, dear heart. Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Face. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department. We know you're in there. You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of Scale's slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us, maybe. But perhaps not by Fat Faye. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on.
got
We're
a reason
recording
to
in
be
here.
bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body
Aw,
snatcher
man.
over here.
You wasted good bullets.
Oh, yeah? Could have done better yourself, huh? Well, I'm sorry you haven't had the lovely experience of killing a man who's wearing a friend's face. Now get lost.
actually for real?
Oh,
Hey,
you
just
better
a friendly
believe it.
neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies
So, Jerry,
as they crop up.
go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking
Maniacs
about.
wielding guns.
Right.
I feel
We got a comedian here? Look around, jackass.
He's doing good.
And the Institute better learn. Said no
got a
sir.
whole
Now
new
maybe you get out of my face.
Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in
Can't
the
believe
cash.
he got taken.
The
hear that?
Institute and this
Sounds like the
synth.
Silver Shroud has
Not
another
so
bad guy to
scary
deal
now,
with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle
I heard
in on
you
the
walked
chem
that
trade now?
freedom trail.
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
We ain't the only friends of AJ here.
I don't get it.
You follow?
Hey there.
Hey, look at the
Can't
clown.
let AJ kill kids.
This is my turf, clown. And I don't
Whatever.
appreciate what you call 'em's trespassers.
Galaxy News.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the Silver Shroud.
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangster hideout before.
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
Screw you. Waste the freak.
She's all right. Ain't she all right, Wendy? Cindy? Candy. And yeah, of course I'm all. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man. Ah, brother. All right, the skirt can stay, but close that door. Last thing we need is...
The Silver Shroud infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Holy cannoli! It's the nightmare of night, the deceptive detective, the dark dick! Paulie, you idiot! You were duped! That's no normal dame! Quite right, you custodian of criminality, for I am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Hey.
You need some
Come on.
Boss, I had no idea.
Your mistake is our gain. Polly, is it? Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Paulie, no! Okay, listen. Whatever you want, Silver Shroud. I'll do it. Just don't kill me, too.
Pathetic and predictable when faced with fear. The cocksure cult.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out.
Hey,
And now, a special update.
Looking for
The villainous
work?
assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same
Yeah,
Kendra
when
who
can I
robbed
start?
little Joe Shack and
Well,
killed four
Orange,
innocent
if you don't mind a little manual
Silver
labor,
Shroud in action,
and don't, I'll give you
stay near
50
Whitechapel
caps to
Charlie.
start.
The Shroud's
Interested?
sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's
I'm gonna need more to go.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person.
Sure.
So a little discretion is called for. I got it.
You can do better.
Trust me, there will be much more.
I'm in.
That's it. Let's go inside. I'll give you
Into
the
the
lowdown.
robot's den.
That's all of them. Fat Fahey's mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my choleric companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
The master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for
Ready
years.
to get to work?
This is
Just tell me what I need to do.
It's a simple job. You are going to be doing
But
something.
which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to
I'll do
construct
whatever you
such
need.
Good to know. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a...
Yeah, right. But I do see. And I'll tell you too. On one condition. By the shadowed streets of Southie, one of the mob-bots' heads is still talking. You're darn right I am. I can't feel my legs, 'cause you shot me up good, Shroud. But I still got my kiss to see, and I'm gonna use it to tell you where the big boss man is, see? And your one condition? You take my head with you, so's I can see you take that creep down. Yeah, what did he ever do for me, huh? Okay, so he created me. Whoop-de-doo. Who needs a father who sends his kids out to die?
Silver Shroud, I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I
use your blade of Bastet to free the Mabot's head from its now destroyed body.
I think we can finally get through.
Do it.
Want to see what's on the other side? Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this
Sweet
week? I don't know,
freedom!
man.
Thanks, Dollface!
Charity.
Now tell us, who is your creator?
Fail!
Robotic puppet master, pulling your twisted wires. Speak, you decapitated electronic evildoer! That will spoil all the fun! You gotta see for yourself! Come on, let's be faithful. There's a big warehouse down at Pier 12.
Relevant data.
Find, you amoral automaton. War away!
This night, in an unguarded skylight, just what we needed to stealthily infiltrate this warehouse.
Yes, and our view from above is
Bobby,
advantageous
what is
for the
going on
gathering
in my
below is
tunnel?
unlike any soiree I've ever seen.
Robots.
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat my alert? No. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but I knew I liked. First, I think it's best if you actually see what... I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
But steel is strong. You, my children, will usher in a new age, an age of robots, led by me, your father, the Mechanist. The Mechanist. So, evil does have a name. The revolution begins tonight, my precious offspring. But first, let us welcome our special guests for this evening. Silver Shroud and the Mistress of Mystery. What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode,
I'll catch
The
up to you.
Mechanist
Order yourself a
Unmasked.
bowl of noodles if I get held up.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, mistress.
Indeed, stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, mistress of
Enjoy your
mystery.
stay.
What you mistake for evil is actually enlightenment. Only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the
Whoever
folly
this
of
Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that weak
Make way for paying customers. What a pint, mate? You're here for
The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just another two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur. And by the way,
Sure,
you're
I'll
not
buy a
fooling
drink.
anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend, the head of the bodiless butt. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
Hey, Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. What a pint, mate.
You robot wannabe!
What's on tap?
Ain't no mandolin lager, but it's cold, it's wet, and guaranteed rad-free. It'll give you a jolt in all the right circuits.
I'm looking for someone.
Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin. Kendra's a murderer. A very skilled murderer. Listen, mate, the combat scan shows you know what you're about. Save your caps, buy a lager instead.
I'm not hiring her. I'm going to kill her.
My affair, mate. Information is a commodity. So pay up.
Here's your money. Where is she?
Still going through, is this? She's got a flat outside the neighborhood. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that.
Yeah, that's right. I'm up here in the rafters. I'm your eye in the sky. I saw what a mechanist went.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down.
Your
Winlock.
adjusted attitude has
It's
made
been almost
allies
3
of
months.
us all.
Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore.
Silver Shroud. He's
Why don't you
armed with
take your
Silver
girlfriend
Shooter.
and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with good neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy.
Ricocheted right off your raiment. Right
I'm
back
interested.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Price is 250 caps.
Everything's negotiable.
You drive a hard bargain. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
We have the why, but not the who. Stalwart Shroud, unmask this miscreant and reveal the man beneath the metal.
Have you found someone that can help me become human?
It is time we knew the truth. Who is?
I'd like to travel together.
Then let us get underway.
By the rays of Ra, the mechanist is none other than...
Mayor Murphy! Of course. It all makes sense.
Vault suit, huh?
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome?
In that alley.
Didn't like the song.
A ruse. He was just one of
I
my
love this song.
robots.
Oh, well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's something special about you.
Sure.
It's your eyes.
Turn your little hobby
Quick
into a
and-
full-time endeavor.
So what brings a man like you to my...
Uh-huh.
A rancorous ruse, a spiteful sham, all
I came here for the
to throw
music.
us off the trail.
Flatterer? I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right?
Plan.
What can I do for you?
Ruined it all. But what happens now? I need a doctor, an ambulance.
Stalwart Shroud. Could it be? Can the mewling mechanist not foresee his fate?
My fate? What? Fate.
Death has come for you, Mayor Murphy, and I am its shroud.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding
I was
the
wondering
innocent,
if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
Silver Shroud. Today's episode,
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right? Let me get my coat.
Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I haven't been out on the town
Another special
too
update.
long.
No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose
I'm
who offed
afraid
AJ
my
and his
first
goons.
love is always going to be the stage.
It was the
though.
Silver Shroud.
I hope
See
you
his calling
understand.
card if you don't believe me.
Just can't get
Now's
too
our time,
attached.
listeners. Justice is
I'll
coming
see
to
you
good neighbor.
around, good
You'll
neighbor.
see.
When I'm up there singing.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That
Heads up.
guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery, what brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor? So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect.
He was here to meet
How's that possible?
mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all
Well, you kill enough people, sooner or later something's bound to make you immortal.
Oh, that's rich. Real funny. Just like that robot of yours. After the bombs fell and I came to, that bucket of bolts was still there, trimming those damned edges like
Just
nothing
listen
happened.
to my friend, Fahey.
I'll never talk.
Yep, I must have set Codsworth's blind optimism levels to stunningly.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh, God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault Tech sales experience.
Grace, you must go after him.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit.
No.
I promise.
We'll let our
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right?
Hush now, Stoic Shroud.
I'll see
I'll
you
take
there.
to my parlor. It is close, and that wound is worrisome.
The parlor. It's been so long.
Indeed it has, old friend. Old love. Indeed it has. And now we must away.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what
Heads up.
happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Before you even start, let's get...
News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
You're going to come visit, right?
Smell that? That's freedom.
Didn't talk about Vault 81.
Jasmine.
Some problem there you were caught up in?
Pain. Ecstasy. This can only be the den of mysteries.
Shh. Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fatey, we stumbled upon a most sinister plot, old friend.
Ha! No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for I followed.
Look alive.
May I be of assistance?
No accountant for taste.
But that just looks like junk to me.
Have you found someone that can help me become human? steakhouse. Maybe they have the tourist brochure.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows.
Come on, dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangsta hideout before.
What the? Paul, you dumb jalope. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Ah, relax, boss. She's all right. Ain't she all right, Wendy? Cindy? Yeah.
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm all right. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Ah, brother. All right, the skirt can stay, but close that door. Last thing we need is...
The Silver Shroud infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Holy cannoli! It's the nightmare of night! The deceptive detective! The dark stick! Oh, you idiot! You and you! No game!
Quite right, you custodian of criminality. For I am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Sorry, boss. I had no idea.
Your mistake is our gain. Holy is it?
Are you fucking
Death
kidding
has
me?
come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Oh, no! Ain't nothing. Okay, listen. Whatever you want. I'll do it. Just don't kill me, too.
Pathetic and predictable when faced with fear. The cocksure culprit.
Oh, you too? Crime fighters? What a laugh. And you call me predictable. You don't got any idea, do you?
Why, the joviality Fahey. I, the Silver Shroud, have got you dead to rights. Yet you persist in this mindless guffawing. Not the behavior I'd expect of a criminal mastermind.
And you're right. Criminal mastermind?
Is not
Bub,
combat.
you're as dumb as that getup. I'm just a pawn in this game, pal. You see? My master, the real master, is pulling all the strings.
You mean?
That's right, mistress. This was all just a big distraction. While we were here having our little jaw session, my boss has been at your parlor, stealing back those deeds you took from Mayor Murphy's briefcase.
Treacherous toad! You defiled my sacred sanctum. For that, you will feel my fury. Behold the blade of Bastet!
And you're the...
Mistress, no! We needed him alive.
Ha! That was never going to happen. I
He's a robot.
Wow. Ain't you quite the detective? Too bad your career as a crime fighter is over. Modbots, attack!
Monster robots, assaulting from all angles. Not even the Silver Shroud can kill what isn't alive.
Watch me, mistress. Watch me.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
That's all of them. Fat Fahey's mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my choleric companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
The master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for years. This is someone new.
Certainly. But which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamities? I don't...
You don't know anything? Yeah, right. But I do, see? And I'll tell you too, on one condition. By the shadowed streets of Southie, one of the mobbot's heads is still talking. You're darn right I am. I can't feel my legs, 'cause you shot me up good, Shroud. But I still got my kisser, see? And I'm gonna use it to tell you where the big boss man is, see? And your one condition? You take my head with you, so's I can see you take that creep down. Yeah, what did he ever do for me, huh? Okay, so he created me. Whoop-de-doo. Who needs a father who sends his kids out to die?
Silver Shroud, I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I?
Use your blade of Bastet to free the mobbot's head from its now destroyed body. Do it. Ha! Sweet freedom! Thanks, Dollface! Now tell us, who is your creator? The robotic puppet master pulling your twisted wires? Speak, you decapitated electronic evildoer! That will spoil all the fun. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, let's beat feet to the big warehouse down at Pier 12.
Fine, you amoral automaton. We're away.
A moonless night and an unguarded skylight. Just what we needed to stealthily infiltrate this warehouse.
Yes, and our view from above is advantageous, for the gathering below is unlike any soiree I've ever seen.
Robots. Dozens of them. All shapes and sizes.
Wayne Delancey's killer.
They're later.
You have no idea.
Another robot, no.
I do so like it when...
Man in a robot costume.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
Get yourselves caught. Now listen.
My robotic children, my glorious creations, we stand tonight at the dawn of a new era. For too long, the human vermin of Boston have destroyed this fair city.
The flesh is weak, but steel is strong. You, my children, will usher in a new age, an age of robots, led by me, your father, the Mechanist. The Mechanist. So, evil does have a name. The revolution begins tonight, my precious offspring. But first, let us welcome our special guests for this evening. Silver Shroud and the Mistress of Mystery.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud.
Time to
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Dangling over a pit of fire reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea Mingler, Mistress.
Indeed, Stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, Mistress of Mystery. What you mistake for evil is actually enlightenment. Only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the folly of humankind. The flesh is weak. Metal is the future of mankind. The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. You're just another two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend, the head of the bodiless bot. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
Hey down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me, but you didn't love me. You didn't love any of us, you selfish jamoke! Now, it's time to pay!
Gasp!
Children, destroy these interlopers! The robots are advancing, and our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously fluid footwork. Hiya!
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Holy moly, the Silver Shroud in the flesh. Oh no!
Guess what someone tells me?
Down this alley.
Costume freak is
Well,
operating
well,
good,
well.
neighbor. And the
Looks
kicker
like
is,
someone got
it
lost
ain't
on the
me.
wrong side of the
How should
tracks.
I feel about this?
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
This
I'm
neighborhood is ill. I am the cure.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself walked out of a comic book in the light den. Just priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another, why the getup?
Oh, jeez Louise, why'd you go and do that?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud to no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you. You dig? Fortunate for you, I want Sinjin to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just really scared. Hired himself some goons and is holding up a prospect. Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
Cold blood. Justice must be served.
Getting rid of Sinjin helps you too.
I'm doing you the favor, pal. Sinjin's got a... you deal with Sinjin? I'm inclined to show you some gratitude.
Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I
You ever tried
am its
chess?
shroud.
Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going.
Need to sell some junk? Head to Daisy's Discounts.
My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead and Boston leaderless. Why venture? Emerge from the shadows, villain, or face the justice of the Silver Shroud!
What will become of our stalwart hero?
Another victim of the atomic age. You must take care to reduce the radiation dose you absorb.
Playing games with me, huh? No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Dude on you, better people say.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased. Something nearby. Identity unknown.
Whoa! You win!
At least I can observe battlefield traumas. before the troubles, yes? The little...
Disappearing act. Huh? No sign of him now. game plan. And boy, little children.
Violent tendencies will greatly decrease your life expectancy.
No!
USS Constitution.
Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
I was in the Army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing orders, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the Double Creek, sir.
That is the USS Constitution. Mon Dieu. Have you found someone that the...
This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth, disable defenses, make way.
Patrolling.
Stand down! Stand down, I say! This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
Intruder. Intruder.
Mr. First Mate, this is the captain. This soldier is no intruder.
Requesting permission to use lethal force.
Whoa, easy there.
Unable to comply.
Stand down. That's an order. And for God's sake, use the accent.
I, Captain, standing down.
The boat. It is on the beach. These defenses are quite sturdy, yes?
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the First Mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
Thanks for calling him off me.
The scan shows you have the proper number of appendages still, so all is well. I am Captain Ironsides, commander of the USS Constitution. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. Be calm these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you. I expect a response, soldier. 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 I expect a response, soldier.
A sad state of affairs for such a historic ship.
So much history. To remain here is sad.
On that, we are in agreement. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
If I help you, I expect part of the payment up front.
What a singular request. Were you in the Navy, I would remind you of your oath. But, as a soldier, I will authorize a performance bonus payable immediately. Consult with the ship's purser. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Look lively, lads. Scavengers approach. Soldier, man the cannons.
Patrolling.
Kill them only as a last resort. A few warning shots usually suffice to scare that rabble off. The cannons are ready. Fire it with man the turrets. Show them what we're made of.
weapons and submit to authority. Warning. For due for maintenance.
Captain Ironsides.
Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator.
Permission to destroy intruder denied. Clear deck of intruder. Error. Patrolling. Defending the Constitution.
The boat. It is on the building. That is the USS Constitution. Mon Dieu.
Look alive.
Do you need something from me?
Over here.
At once. What do you want?
Move here.
Yes.
Ahoy, soldier! Ahoy, soldier! Scavenger threat eliminated. Damn it.
Uh-huh.
You robots do a good job.
Proclamation 1.
Defend the Constitution by any means necessary.
Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
Who stole your guidance chip?
Human scavengers assaulted this vessel. Destroyed naval property. Stole chip. Reclaim chip at Scavenger's forward recon station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, sir.
All is well.
Scanning. Beware, soldier. Enemies lie in wait.
Intruder, identify yourself. Lead false alarm. Standing down. Patrolling. Defending the Constitution.
Your very presence does this humble unit. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject.
Do you often just interject as you...
Indeed I do. I exclaim from exuberance, and not because I've been reprogrammed 5 times to wholeheartedly embrace these marvelous turns of phrase and anachronisms. My metal heart burns with a fierce love and affection for our captain. Huzzah!
Why were you reprogrammed? Was the captain involved?
You would have me speak ill of the captain. I would sooner boil my own internal circuits than contemplate that. Let us speak of less treasonous matters. Our last marine expedition valiantly returned with much-needed supplies, including replacement power cables, sir. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
I'll get right on it.
My anxiety emulators are lightning by the microsecond. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
Don't think I can pick this.